Anyways, Doechii and Tyler.
Yeah. Doechii and Tyler previewed a new track called Get Right.
Mm-hmm.
And the great M.I.A, our beloved M.I.A, is saying that
our beloved
M.I.A,
dearly beloved,
is saying
that's what Lutz was talking
that
about.
track was stolen from her track Boys, if I'm not mistaken, Josh, is the name of it. Yes. So we listened to both before we started recording. What are you guys' thoughts?
Well, here's the thing. I had heard the record when it came out a few days ago for this fashion show, and I liked it. I wasn't aware of the M.I.A boy shit. And I watched M.I.A.'s Valuetainment interview. I even sent some clips to Mal, like, yo, this is, one flew over the cuckoo's nest with M.I.A right now. So when I saw this clip, I was like, here goes M.I.A. And then I clicked it. And I said, boy, does she have a fucking point.
I mean,
I don't know she cooking.
Okay, here's me to give bail, because you guys think I hate Doechii. When they previewed these records, we saw with the whips and chain shit, with the clips 2 years ago, nobody's clearing this shit. Who's to say that they didn't already know that, let's say Doechii is a fan of M.I.A and knows that Boys record, which I didn't know it. Maybe she knew she was going to sample it. They were previewing it, like they're going to clear it and like pay her. I still, if I'm M.I.A, feel a fucking way.
Yeah.
Don't play some shit in one of the biggest fashion shows and you didn't check.
I don't even know y'all cut the record. Yeah,
like, no, I would feel a way, but it's too obvious that Doechii or Tyler or whoever produced. Oh no, it was produced by Pharrell. There's no reason Pharrell didn't know that that's not it.
Does M.I.A own the
Pharrell's track record, his history? He's been caught in some, hot waters when it comes to sampling.
A little bit of a pickle.
No.
Yeah, but Pharrell, out of all of our A-list producers, may be last on that list.
Oh, no, I'm not saying. I'm just saying
he's not
happened.
a Timberland, and this isn't just because of the AI shit. Tim has been caught 1,000 times with sample shit. Pharrell's really low on that list as far as the sample shit. It was really just the blurred lines thing that went,
It's a big record.
Yeah. But other than that, Pharrell has been really good as far as crediting artists and like...
Yeah, definitely.
But this, this is kind of like a straight.
Listen, M.I.A. I know people have their gripes and their feelings about M.I.A. and like to say she just be looking for a reason to flip out and be upset about something. She has a legit reason here though. That sounds just like her record.
She's also not because the nearest example that I could think of is Milkshake, which was produced by the Neptunes, was sampled on Beyonce's album, and Khalees wasn't originally told or paid or whatever that was. Yeah. And so that was a thing because Pharrell just gave that little thing to Beyonce. Eventually, like Beyonce just took it off because Khalees won't shut up about it.
Okay, so with Pub, it's different. So let's say Khalees wrote the lyrics to Milkshake. That's not what was sampled. Pharrell owns the Pub on the music that was written, and that in most cases would be his choice and his publisher's choice to do so. Her
voice saying "la la" was in.
Oh, then never mind. Yes. Yeah. Then, but also there's shitty pub deals where if you have not recouped your pub deal, sometimes you can't even make that decision. It's your publisher's shit. Like that money won't even go to you. Let's say, which I'm sure Khalees has probably fulfilled her pub contract. It's Khalees, like huge records. But if I sign a pub deal and they give me, I don't know, $500,000 and I don't get to a point where I recoup that, let's say I get a sync on a TV show, that goes to my publisher. I'm lucky if I signed a right deal with that advance that I can make the decision with my publisher, yes or no, on if we approve on it. But that money doesn't go to you. That's not your decision.
Yeah.
That's why everyone says stop signing fucking pub deals. Because they get to decide what they can do with your music. And if you don't recoup, you fucked.
Yeah.
So with this M.I.A situation, I'm looking now. It's produced by M.I.A and Switch. Who knows what those splits were? I don't know where M.I.A's pub shit is at. A conversation could have happened that maybe legally she's not privy to, and no one did anything wrong legally. And that's how fucked up the music industry is. And I'm artist first, but I'm just telling you what paperwork first is the only thing that matters in this situation. So we don't know what it is, but because Pharrell is the one produced the song and produced these fashion shows, I don't think we should be killing Doechii or Tyler on this entire thing. I'm sure Doechii was like, wait, you about to play that? Bet.
Yeah.
you'd have to look at Pharrell and see what he was doing. But I also don't think when you have a company like Louis Vuitton, like you're just taking risks like that.
Yeah.
So I think somebody spoke to somebody. I just don't know if M.I.A was privy to it.
Wait, M.I.A is blaming Jay-Z and Roc Nation for her career fading. That's wild. She had the world's attention with Paper Planes, then just disappeared from the spotlight. If Roc Nation really shelved her because she wouldn't play the game, that's a major red flag for the industry.
Which is fucked up. But if I'm her, I'm right on IG and Twitter too. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? It's my song.
I'm not against the idea that even though somebody spoke to somebody, people are okay having the artist not know, because when the artist comes out and starts talking about it and it gets picked up by all the blogs, it's free publicity. I'm also not against like, oh, okay, she's gonna be pissed about that. Oh well, she'll talk about it. She'll act the ass, and
nobody will care.
And it's free publicity.
Shit, you guys are gonna have me here defending corporate. If somebody signs a pub deal 20 years ago, there's a whole new regime there that doesn't know your manager, doesn't even know who to get in contact with, and legally I don't need to.
Yeah.
I'm at my job. Like, all right, approved.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going off I check with legal. This is my job here to approve some shit. It's going against your budget. You owe us money anyways. What, I'm gonna just try to track you? I'm gonna cold DM you on Instagram? Like, people change managers. How long has M.I.A been in the game? 20 years?
More than that.
She's probably had 15 different managers. Like, I don't even know who to fucking contact. And I don't need to. So, which is fucked up. I'm just telling you how it works.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm with her though.
I'm not mad.
That's your fucking nerve.
She got a point.
You got some fucking nerve.
She got a valid reason. Obviously that is a sample of her record. So yeah, we'll see what comes of it.
And if they made that mistake, she has all the leverage in the world now. Because I think it's a great record. I know some people were killing it, but that's a joint.
Mm-hmm.
Pharrell, Doechii, Tyler, that is a joint. That's going to work for sure. The moment I was like, this is a sync heaven. That's going to be movies, commercials. This record is out of here. If they didn't go take the proper steps, all right, you want this shit out? The M.I.A could take the whole pub on that if they fucked up that way. Yeah, I own 100% of this pub. She will eat off that shit if they want to release it.
Y'all still think I was wrong about Will Smith having a midlife crisis?
I've never.
M.I.A burst onto the music scene with an unmatched fusion of political commentary, global beats, and rebellious energy. Her breakout hit Paper Planes catapulted her into global fame, and she quickly became one of the most influential and original voices in pop and hip-hop. From Grammy nominations to Super Bowl appearances, M.I.A was seen as a fearless disruptor in the industry. But just as fast as she rose, her mainstream presence began to fade. Over the years, M.I.A has spoken out about how she believes her career was deliberately derailed. One of her key accusations has been directed at Jay-Z and Roc Nation, who managed her briefly during a transitional time in her career. She has claimed that Roc Nation didn't support her artistic vision, and instead tried to control her messaging and image, things she had always fiercely protected. According to M.I.A, when she didn't play by their rules or align with their politics, she was pushed out of key opportunities and sidelined in the industry. She's pointed out how, after joining Roc Nation, her promotion stalled and projects didn't get the backing she expected. This has led to public statements from M.I.A suggesting that powerful figures in the industry, specifically Jay-Z's camp, contributed to silencing her voice because it was too radical, too outspoken, and too independent. In interviews, she's hinted that her activism and willingness to speak on global injustices clashed with the more polished, corporate image the label wanted her to present. She also mentioned how certain collaborations were blocked or quietly shut down, leading to isolation from the mainstream pipeline. Whether you see it as industry politics or personal fallout, M.I.A.'s story remains a striking example of how fame can turn, especially when an artist refuses to conform or compromise their voice.